What up, people? What's happening? Hello. Back at it
We
again.
back at it.
Back at it
Crucible
again.
discussions episode 2.
You're,
We're gonna wait on this, but you feel me? We discussing these release notes.
mm-hmm.
So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because what this came out like 4 days ago,
so
5 days?
July 2nd,
I don't
fam.
know my dates. 7
It's
days
on the
ago. That was a week
screen.
ago. So, Jesus. Jesus. But apparently, not apparently, but I mean, I played a little bit. They added voice chat, right? That was the biggest thing. Like, it was the fucking Reddit was all hoopla about voice chat and all that shit since it's been around. So how you feel about the voice chat so far since you?
How I feel like about time. It should have been in the game from the jump, but hey man, I'm not at the top making these decisions. I don't know why they released this game without a voice chat. Maybe they had a reason behind it. Maybe it just wasn't ready. I don't know, but
It's hard for
I
me.
guess it's cool. Um, I I don't know if there's a way to mute people.
I think you can. I'm pretty sure you can mute. There has to be.
If there is, I might have missed it because there was these people talking in my game. He was being toxic, and I wanted to mute it. So what I did, I just turned the volume down for the voice chat. Well, I may just be missing. There probably is a mute option, but yeah, I hope there is a mute option because some people be toxic sometimes, dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. Glad it's here now. I can scream at my teammates like, "Hey, yo, get to the hive. Get to the hive. What are y'all doing? Y'all spread out too much. Hive is spawned in 30 seconds. You feel me? So that's good. That's good to have. I wish we did have a text chat option. It is coming.
That's what they
So
should have put in. To be honest, text chat should have came first.
Maybe text chat is harder to add. I don't know.
It's crazy to think that they didn't have any fucking chat option in this game. And I heard rumors that it was supposed to be like, oh, they didn't want it to be toxic or something. It's like, bro, it's a fucking team-based game.
Exactly.
Like,
Even if there is going to be toxicity, you can just mute somebody if they're being toxic.
Mute that
You could
specific
just
person.
You could just ignore them if they're typing in the chat, or you maybe just add a mute in the chat option. But it being toxic is not a good reason not to put it in a competitive game where, again, especially a game like this, where communication
it's kind of key.
could lead to victory.
Especially when you trying to promote it as some like esports ass. How the fuck you make a game that's supposed to be an esport? You don't even have chat in the fucking game, and you trying to host tournaments and shit. What are you doing, dog? Like what? No disrespect.
Look, man, join the Discord. Man. Talk there.
Fuck out of here.
So yeah.
Join the Discord.
Oh, it says players have an option to join, leave voice chat on a per match basis through pressing P. Okay, so yeah, there is a way to mute. So
okay.
I missed out on that.
Okay.
Auto join voice enable disable.
Push to talk. Oh, I see. Mute all. Mute so.
Mute all.
So maybe it's not.
Oh, I gotta. It's a key bind, so I gotta bind it to a key. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
See, I should pay more attention to that part of the notes before I play the game.
Okay. And along with that, they added the AFK thing because we had a problem with people AFK and that shit.
Very necessary. I remember there was this guy named AFK. Like, there was a dude that would just troll people's matches. His name was AFK. And he would just join matches and just be AFK. And you couldn't even do nothing about it. You couldn't even surrender at that point. But I'm glad they're taking the proper means to get rid of these AFK players, or just like give us more ways to end the match if somebody is AFK. And then like the surrender vote becoming available if they detect the AFK. That's perfect.
Yeah.
less time wasted on a match that is impossible to win. Well, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but I don't feel like fighting that uphill battle.
Not
I don't think
always.
anybody does.
Yeah, not always. Not when it's
But
too bad, but there's like it should definitely be a surrender option. Nobody should be locked in a game, especially if you want to penalize people for AFKing or leaving and shit.
yeah, I used to
Discourage that
just
shit. Like
I used to just
kinda
close the
down.
game whenever there was an AFK. I didn't even care.
Yeah, exactly. And then
I
if you,
did
especially
not
you,
care.
it's at this point, and this is one of the reasons why the games die, bro. It's because y'all didn't have this type of shit set up to begin with. So it's
Yeah.
frustrating, even no matter how much you like a game, to play a game. You get in a game and you have one dude that's just like beating his
And then you're
shit,
locked in.
and then you stuck there. And because there's no penalty for leaving, other people can just be like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
Yeah.
And you know, the fuck is the point of
And
you
this was a
staying?
big problem for like a good portion of this game's life cycle before it was in beta, and it's like it's just sad to see this game in this state. I really hope they can recover, but I do think this game could it could benefit from a name change, and if not a name change,
Definitely
like
need to change.
add
the
like a subtitle if you are gonna be like kind of like how when you got Apex Legends Season 4 a simulation, like it could be like Crucible The Last Stand. I don't know, like just some type subtitle added onto Crucible so that you could also differentiate it from Crucible and Destiny.
Yeah,
Because
so for that, because that's Destiny is a huge.
because Destiny's already so big, and Crucible is already like amongst the gaming community. You say Crucible, that's just automatically what they're going to think of. So
It's heavily
adding a
associated with
subtitle
Destiny,
to
yeah.
Crucible like would help, because I don't think y'all want to fully change it. I think y'all are set on that, but add a subtitle. That's what I think will help when it is time to relaunch. But the game definitely needs to be in a near perfect state when that relaunch does happen. If you do want to bring people back in, and maybe y'all might be able to benefit from the fact that a lot of people haven't played or heard of it yet. So when it does come time to relaunch, and it's in that it's in that near perfect state, you can bring in the people that haven't heard of it or maybe even want to get into it now. Now that it's fixed, but yeah. Let's move on to the Hunters. Gameplay changes. Okay, so
Apparently they buffed the spike plants. And I don't think I got hit by one yet. So I don't know.
I got hit by one. They hit heavy now. They can really change a fight around. Like I won a fight I was supposed to lose by shooting a spike plant. It was pretty lit. And there was time I was using Shikiri, and I trapped somebody in a bubble in the spike plant and ran out of it. And I pretty much got the kill off of it. It was pretty cool. I like that it actually has more influence over the outcome of a fight.
It's not bad.
Go ahead, read it off, fam.
Let's see. When spike plants are triggered, they are now immediately deal 100 damage to nearby players and creatures, and inflict vulnerability for 3 seconds. Oh, okay. Yeah, they definitely didn't have that before.
I wonder what the vulnerability is.
That's
you
like,
just take more damage from attacks?
I think so. Bug can do it, and Drakal can do it to you too. It's that you ever got hit by Bug and your shit turned purple. That's that. Drakal can do it too.
Okay.
One of those perks. But I think you take like I can't remember the percentage more, but you take more damage pretty much.
I don't know what you're talking about. And they continue to deal damage to anyone that stands in them while they are activated. We wanted to make spike plants more rewarding for players who make use of them and time them well. So you kind of set people up. You see the team coming, you sitting there in the survey mode. I don't remember what it's called. The scanner mode.
Scouter.
You pull up that scouter, you crouch in, you see them coming. You kind of trap them real quick. Boom, boom. Spikes
It'd be nice
everywhere.
if they was in more parts of the map. They really only by that like one
I forget what it's. I really don't remember what the area is called, but
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's only like one heart that spawns over there ever, and so
Increase the
yeah,
audio volume of repeating hit feedback. I think that's stuff like bugs.
like the plants and stuff. And I
Bugs,
did feel like
plants.
it was a little more noticeable.
It was easier
like,
to notice when I'm getting hit by bug.
Yeah, which is amazing.
That's for sure.
You definitely needed that because that was the worst part about him. Didn't feel like nothing. It was just like, oh, I'm getting hit. Oh, like now it is way more like obvious that, damn, I'm taking damage, from this fucking stupid inanimate object. But
and they increase the duration of incoming reticle hit indicators to help players notice the direction they are being attacked from more easily. I haven't. I don't know. I didn't really notice a difference as far as that.
I didn't really notice that either. It's probably real subtle. You might have to pay attention, but it was easier to notice when you was getting hit. But I also didn't notice that either. Like
and they updated outgoing hit indicators with a few improvements. They now use a new art style which has a new drop shadow and some transparency to make indicators easier to see. Again, I didn't notice. And they directly indicate each attack being dealt by layering attacks on top of it. I didn't notice. It's probably something that's pretty subtle. You have to probably see it side by side to really notice.
Yeah. And over time, they'd probably make it stand out even more. So
they added reticle indirect damage indicators for when bugs, plants, Mendoza's turns, or damage fields from magma spirals and all that cause damage to an enemy. They,
just basically AOE shit, and like
yeah. These will appear outside your normal indicators as spoiler markers. I have not noticed that. I'm gonna have to play some more and actually pay more attention to that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to run one tonight or something. Let's look at the specific characters. I'm like some of the bugs, cool. That's dope. Y'all fixing bugs, but I don't know. I don't really care. Be real with you.
Well, let's get to the juicy parts.
Blah. Grappling hook. Now this is the thing that surprised me, in my opinion.
Hold up. They gave more feedback to, what I mean, to some of the critical actions like reloading, firing, using mines, and all that.
Like you can hear them better.
So I haven't used her since. I'm gonna have to see if I can tell the difference. And they said her grappling ability was too strong.
That's the thing that I was surprised about.
But maybe
if her escape ability was slightly too strong.
I never felt like it was too strong. When you got people like Summer that can almost indefinitely chase you down and run away forever, almost.
Keep up with you.
If you time.
The thing about a Jonas escape is dependent on the terrain too. Somebody like Tasha,
yeah, it depends on where you are.
Like she hawking you down. You're not running away from that. Like,
exactly. It does depend on where you are, but there is a talent or whatever it's called, where you can grapple hook twice. I never used that. I could imagine that is pretty strong. So it's probably it's probably to combat that, but I haven't used that. I could, because I can escape pretty well with one grapple. With two, I could probably do some crazy shit. Along with the invis and the blind bubble thing, you probably escape pretty well. I gotta definitely try that out. But I never saw it as too strong, me personally.
I don't think it's too strong.
Man. Maybe the data shows otherwise. I don't know, but I don't think so.
I do think the character is stronger than we gave her credit for in that tier list.
Yeah, but it's just if you hitting your shots, if you can hit them shots,
strong as fuck, bro.
She's deadly.
Like crazy, like.
I think they should make her gun feel better. Like make it like just like with Shakiri, doesn't pack a punch. Like I'm shooting, there needs to be like more I don't know, like it needs to be more effects maybe, or like
Yeah,
and just better sound.
better.
I
Yeah,
feel like
the
I need to really feel like I'm sniping
you
somebody. It
need to.
feels like it's a pea shooter, like pew pew pew.
Yeah, definitely need to
I
be
need
more impact when you like hit a target. Like it can sound like
yeah,
that if you
when
miss
it
it, but when
shoots
you hit something,
period.
it should be more like it should definitely be like a chunkier sound. You know.
Yeah. They implemented the audio feedback for engaging the grappling hook. I haven't used it yet. I haven't noticed. They removed mechanical elements of the mine arming audio to address confusion between mine arming and the reload sound effect. I never noticed that. I never noticed that they were pretty much the same.
Yeah.
But I guess it is. They increased the volume of a Jonas reload to better telegraph to other players when reloading is occurring. And they added lighting to a Jonas left mouse button attacks. I gotta try her out, but
I feel like that's
the
like a
added
nerf overall. They made her louder and they added light to like the left mouse so you could see where she's shooting from. Like this character just got worse.
I think the lighting is to just make the attacks have more impact
Maybe,
visually
but it's
when you're using her. But
it's
I don't.
also giving up your position. Like you know how like in Battlefield, like people,
But you
scopes
can
can
kind
turn off
of.
the fucking shit, and that's how you can
But
see where they're
I
at.
don't think it's noticeable to that point, to where you're going to
Maybe
notice where she's
because I
shooting
always felt
from.
like that was the strongest point. Like thing about her is like she would shoot me, and I'm like, damn, where is that even coming from?
I don't think
I
it's
need to
changed enough to where you
I
can
need to see
notice
that
where
shit.
she's shooting from. Because like they also changed the lighting with Shakiri's attacks and stuff like that, and it's kind of not that noticeable. You kind of have to see it side by side.
Yeah, maybe. I don't
But
know.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
have
have
to
to.
take a look. But I doubt
I'm gonna have to
it's
pay
that
attention.
noticeable to where it's
I
like,
hope
oh,
so.
before I couldn't see where she was shooting from, but now I can. I think it's more on like more from you using her. You're gonna see
Yeah,
it
yeah, maybe. Or if you close or some shit.
now. But
Let's see what we
um,
got.
I don't think they did enough with Bug. To be honest, I don't think they did enough.
I think they. Uh,
They made it easier to
Slowly.
notice when you're getting attacked by Bug's plants,
Yeah, so
but
like let's see how it go now. Like maybe he'll be that'll be a little like okay, he not as
that
bad as I
man is
thought.
still a little too strong.
Maybe.
Even when I notice I'm getting attacked by his plants, he's still a little too much.
So
And they fixed some bugs regarding damage, like multiplying stuff like that. I never noticed
yeah,
that happen.
they fix some of the
But
Mendoza shit.
Mendoza, hold up. Let me see what it. Added clarity to what's happening. Okay.
Yeah, it's not, nothing,
Sound effects are like nothing major.
nothing deep.
Now it's your call.
Nothing really. Oh, they moved some of his moves around, and that it didn't. It's not. It doesn't matter. It's two moves that you don't use anyway. They both
And they added a visual effect to Jakal's axe. Have you noticed anything?
A little bit. It's like it slowly sounded better and better over time, but it's for the most part it's still. I do feel like it is way more noticeable because I feel like before you would be swinging on somebody and like, am I hitting him? But you would be getting hit markers, but still be like, oh, I don't know. But now like
It
the
feels more
difference between a
impactful.
miss, like a whiff, and a connect is way different now.
Cause I've noticed that Jakar definitely feels like you're hitting them way more than Shakiri does.
Yeah, I can see
They
that because
also added a
her
visual
sound
effect.
effects are still kind of like the sword swings sound good, but even when she hitting you, it never feels like that. Like is she fucking
Like
hit by this bitch?
when I'm using Jakar, I actually feel like my swings are hitting. They feel more impactful. But like with Shakiri, is still, even though they added more visual effects to Shakiri the same way they did Jakar, I don't. It's not that noticeable yet. But I don't. I still think they need to add a little bit more to her swings to make it really feel more hefty. You feel?
Yeah. True. Earl got a nerf, kind of, I guess.
Hmm. Was confirmed too many upgrades to Earl's primary weapon. Yo, this is the problem. I still have
We are
Earl is the
continuing
only
to keep an eye on
person.
Earl and his place in the meta. Earl is, I'm telling you, he's OD.
Earl is the only player I haven't used yet. I'm lacking. It was Drakar and Earl. I still gotta use Earl. I'm gonna make it my duty to play Earl this week.
Earl called the Nerf can.
Because I don't even know what Redline Sucker is. Redline that sucker. Which move is that? Do you know?
I'm assuming they gave him attack speed at the level 5.
Okay.
Which
Brother
kinda,
and
like,
Rye.
with the weapon he has is it's pretty OD to give him even more attack speed than if he got a Gatling gun, bro. That goes faster the longer you hold the button. Like
Facts.
it's already like really good. Brother.
They made his jump a little better, but I still.
Like, bro, that's not even nothing. Okay.
That's
It
minor.
increased forward velocity speed from 10.5 meters per second to 11 meters per second. That
It's
might as well
negligible.
not even did that.
It's not noticeable.
That's
Bump that up to at least 12,
like
12,
at
13,
least, bro. They could have, bro. That's nothing. What is
12,
this?
13.
This is like a slap in the fucking face, bro.
Brother and Rahi are still.
This is horrible.
It's still, he still has the same issues. When you're playing against Tosca and Bug, like he's just so hard to get him. It's so hard to get him going, really. Like against those characters. When you're playing against teams that don't have a Bug, Natasca, it's a whole lot easier to make him work. But otherwise, it's still has the same issues. Like made his traversal just a little bit better, but it needs to be a lot better. And I think there needs. I don't know. Maybe needs some buffs to his shields.
This is ridiculous. I can't believe that they like. This is not a. That's terrible.
He needs more done to him, in my opinion.
That's an L. Y'all,
As someone, he's my favorite character, man.
Stop playing with that man, bro. Please.
Free brother, dog. Well, Rahi.
Jesus Christ. What the? Oh my God. Anyway, excuse my language.
I haven't used his on since, but I gotta try her out. They say the hit impacts are larger and last long. Visuals, okay. Yeah, the shotgun projectile trail is better to identify firing direction, so better to see where she's shooting from. Inertia gun muzzle flash, okay. Adjust the visual effects of her speed boost, improve visibility while reducing the prominence of trails. Improve visibility. Is that the improved visibility of her? Like if you're playing against her? I don't know. I still gotta try out a lot of these changes.
I think they're saying like it's easier to see the initial shot without the like after trail thing. Like they reduced that part of it, but
right.
like,
Capacitor over.
You can see her do the speed boost, like that stand out more, but not like the trails where she going. Like the.
Oh right. I get it. They update the visual effects associated with this upgrade. Upgrade 3. What is capacitor overflow? I don't really remember. But and they added some lighting.
Yeah, not bad.
I gotta see if I noticed the difference. They updated the visuals to help improve the feel of her firing.
Increased back move speed. So she got a whole fucking meter per second on her walking backwards, where brother couldn't get he got 0.5 on something with a cooldown. And this bitch just got a natural fucking.
Well, it's not really on
like,
a cooldown, but he got to charge it up. But
that's basically a cooldown.
And they added lighting to the attack. I don't really notice it. I feel like you can get a side by side to really see the difference. Yeah, man. Still needs more heft to her sword swings and her gun. That gun is like pew 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 pew. Like make that draw sound like. Feel me? Make that joint sound stronger. Make it feel like I'm shooting a hand cannon or something. No one got exactly got to be like that. I still think you want to have the energy sounding, but like, you know, make that joint sound stronger. Like that.
They gotta make the like hits them
It
sounds just thicker, bro.
feels weak. Like add some screen shaker or something to just make it sound like you're shooting something that's damaging.
Yeah.
You know. Summer. Forward velocity reduced. Ooh.
It's actually really good. Look at that. Summer got a whole
Thruster
Look at
pounce. Tier 1
That's-
upgrade.
Actually, no, because that's a nerf too.
What is the thruster pounce though?
Tier 1 upgrade. That's a nerf too. I would think that's that boost, ain't it?
Tier 1 upgrade.
Like her movement ability. Is that one of the buffs for that?
I don't.
Don't you
I
main
really
Summer,
don't.
nigga?
I've used Summer in a little bit, but like, I think that's the ability that makes her slam on the ground. I don't know. As my tier 1 upgrade, I always use the ability that gives you extra. Was it give her extra range on her fire? I believe it was. Yeah, I would always use that one. I would always use extra range on the fire.
Most of the upgrades have one that's like the definitive, like you might as well.
Yeah, it's always 1 hour rock with, but I definitely never used thruster pounce as my upgrade one. And Tosca got buffed, dog.
I mean, technically, but I feel like they just kind of fixed stuff that they didn't intend to be like that in the first place.
Yeah.
But it is definitely a buff. Still, from where she stood,
because there would be times I'll try to blink through a wall,
yeah,
and then like, dang, I can't even blink through that.
Yeah. So some of this stuff is like I ain't really mad at it, but like they gonna have to take her down in some other ways though. Fix the blink stuff, cool, but like, bro, put some. Why does her weapon not have bullet drop, bro? If she gonna shoot me across the map, she better be aiming at a 45-degree angle in the air, bro.
And that thing is still doing the same dot that it would do up close.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
You can't really even escape from her. Like, you so far away. Oh, she hits you with one bullet. She chases you again while you're still taking dot damage. Shoots you one time. Keeps chasing you. Shoots you one time, and you're definitely gonna take damage to your dot.
Facts. Make her work for it. Make her have to aim. If she gonna be that far from you,
or I feel like they should make her shotgun not even shoot you after a certain range. Like, it's a shotgun, kind of like how in Call of Duty, like after a certain range. Yeah, and like Brother, like I feel like Brothers if she could shoot you that far and still do dot damage. Brother should be able to have way more. Not Brother, he should be able to have way more range on his beam. Like, I gotta get up in their face, and by the time I get up in their face, I'm taking all types of damage from Bugs, 3 traps that he laid down, and I just gotta run away, and I can't do nothing because I'm out of the fight now, because I'm now having to shoot 3 different plants to even get near where the team is at. Like, Brother is, man, I don't even want to talk about it, but yeah, it's too many issues with main and Brother. Like, I want to main them, but man, it's tough. It's tough, dog. It's tough.
But yeah, Tosca, the range on that weapon is too. It's just why? Like, if
I'd say it shouldn't be. You feel me? Make it a limit of how far it can hit you. Like kind of like shotguns in Call of Duty. Like, if you a certain range, that thing not even gonna touch you.
Yeah.
Unless you got the slug attachment. But yeah.
Agreed. They did some stuff with the tutorials. We know how to play the game, so we don't. Nah.
Wait, what did this say for the map? Game modes. Okay, tutorial visuals. All right.
Yeah. I mean, they did. I think. What's the name? Post like a concept for a map. Let me see. This was it right here.
Who posted that? Was it the devs?
This was in the Reddit. I think they got it from.
Yeah, I seen it too, but I wonder if is it like I think it was a fan made concept. I do like that though.
I feel like if they do this, they would have to rearrange the points, because that's not even at all. Like, if you blue in the upper left right here, right? You have access to B, A, and C. But
Facts. And if
it's not.
if you're the red one that's by A, you would just be able to get A, and then you had to travel far to get the C. But then
travel far to get this too. But
yeah, they would have to move the harvester points, and I think that's gotta work. But I kind of do like the idea of it.
Yeah.
It would probably need a little bit of work.
Yeah, definitely. If it was up to me,
I think the idea is good, but
I would just put
it
the
needs to be
points
improved.
on the inside instead, though.
Yeah, in the circle.
Yeah. Why do we need to fucking spawn at the back of the map ever? This map is too big. It's already.
Yeah, I do feel like the map is too big.
It's too fucking big.
Too much time travel.
Yeah.
Not enough time fight.
Like this map, the size of this map is cool for like the BR shit they had, because you don't want to be running into people all the time. Like you kind of want to take it slower pace, whatever. It was cool for the harvester command because there's 37 niggas on the same map. Excuse me, but like for Heart of the Hives, it's just too big. And if that's
so too.
If that's their main game mode that they're trying to push, then they gotta tone it down.
Cause it's like I want to be fighting, but it seems like I'm spending so much time going from point to point, and it's just like I'm just traveling around the map almost. And then all right, now the high spawn, now I get to fight. But it's like you get 2 fights. Like there'll be some games you only have like 3 engagements really, like, and it's only when the hive spawns, and it's like in between then I'm bored. Like I'm shooting this AI, I'm kiting them so that they don't stomp me, and then I'm going point to point capturing it. I'm waiting 10 seconds for the bar to fill up, moving on to the next one, shooting some AI. It's just kind of boring except for when the hive spawns. When the hive spawns, that's when I'm having fun. Outside of that, I'm kind of bored, and I think that is something that's detrimental to this game mode. It will be times like most of the time, if you're on a good team, you're not really even going to be engaging the other team that much outside of the hive. Like normally, like you're kind of avoiding the team, and you're getting your farm, you're getting the harvesters. You might run into them, but a lot of times you don't really even want to be.
A lot of times it's better off to not even engage them, especially if you don't know the numbers that they got.
Exactly, but if you don't engage. Like, but if you don't engage, you're bored. Like, and they kind of like think I kind of want to pull up on them. But dang, we only level 2. I kind of want to get this farm.
The rest of our team is kind of across the map.
Yeah, my team ain't near me. And the only time that is really ideal to fight is when y'all grouping up at the hive. And it's like the time in between that is just not that fun. That's how I feel personally.
For the most part, there's some moments though. It has its moments where it's tense.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes at the beginning, say, boom, y'all, you drop, you cap your first harvester, they cap theirs, and then it's a rush to see. Sometimes when shit like that happens, it's like okay, it's kind of lit. But a lot of times, most people don't want to fight. You only got 1 med pack.
Yeah.
You ain't really got all the skills.
I
and shit.
usually don't want to fight in the beginning unless it's forced upon me. Like, but I don't know.
So it's a cool concept. To be fair, I'm not sure if it was official or not. I wasn't fucking.
Yeah, I don't think it's official because I seen it too. I don't think it was official. I think it was just fan made. But
at least the fans is, they putting shit out there. The Reddit they kind of toxic, but they every once in a while y'all do some shit.
I got faith in that. Y'all gotta figure out something, man. Y'all gotta sit in the boardroom, figure out some stuff, man. This game is good. Y'all got some good ideas. You feel me? And y'all could probably make it work, but y'all gotta put y'all brains together and find out a way.
Don't let it go to waste, man.
Facts.
Y'all got it. So
believe in y'all.
Some other stuff I found on the Reddit. Shout out to them. I should have got this person's name because they made this is amazing, to be honest. He made a website where you can make an account, whatever, and every time you play the game, it'll track okay, who you picked, all this other shit, and he just collected the stats of all the characters or whatever, right? So you can see You can see it lined up in grabs and shit, like, and pull this drop down. And
dang, yo, Mendoza
number of games played, right? And if you compare this to like the tier list we made, I think we was kind of spot on. Because if you think about it, remember we was hyping up Mendoza at the end, like niggas broken, like drops med kits, niggas broken. We gotta put him in S tier. And look where he is. It's a reason why Mendoza is used as frequently as he is. Like, it's not a mystery, bro.
The man drops med kits. The most sought after commodity on the map.
Like, it's not
that I'm gonna have to run all the way to Grottos, the upper part of Grottos, to go grab 3 because they always spawn there for some reason. Like, I'm gonna have to go there while there's a med kit on the scope.
Right?
Like, he's
time.
Broken, dog. He's broke, yo. I still say make this man drop med like a med pack where it's kind of like those little pods that spawn in the map. Maybe give him half health or maybe 300, 400 health. I don't think this man should be able to just spawn a full med kit every 40 seconds.
A whole ass resource.
I'm looking around in crouch mode. In crouch mode where I'm moving super slow, scoping around off the chance that I might be close enough to one to see one. And then I gotta go all the way over there and grab it. Meanwhile, he's med kit on the scope. No.
Yo, I gotta try Mendoza again, bro. I haven't used him since I first played this game. Since the first day.
Broken.
And
I don't like it.
Nigga's good, bro. Like, he's really good. Mendoza's amazing, bro.
And then his grenades is stupid. But yeah,
I love it.
I don't know. We did put him in A, but I'm debating if he's
at the end. We started arguing to why he probably should have been an S though.
Facts.
So because honestly, let's be real, he just is. The only reason I even put him in A because I think I was on my bug Tosca shit. But he really has no flaws for real. Like, he doesn't have something where it's he has low HP or he's kind of slow. Like, it's none of that. He don't have a weakness. It's literally no reason not to pick
really
Mendoza.
See a weakness.
Like, I can't think of one. He has to reload sometimes. Like, at least he gets to just reload his same gun. Like,
meanwhile, he can blind you with 3 grenades. Get out of there. He's good. He can drop a turret to where you can't even shoot him, and it shoots you while he's shooting you. I don't know, man. Dude is good. And then you got Tosca out of there, blinding you. Can't even catch her. She can zip through a wall, shoot you once, start zipping around again, shoot you 2 times. Drop some smoke. She can see you. You can't see her. A smart Tosca is usually going to win every one-on-one engagement.
If they engage you right, you have to constantly be twitching around trying to find out where she gonna land while she is already a step ahead of you. I'm about to teleport over there after I shoot him.
And then Bug doesn't even have to play the game. Bug just drops plants and runs. I think the best way to the nerf Bug, give that man more health and give his plants less damage. And that way he actually has to stick around and fight himself. He actually has to use his gun. Because when I use Bug, I literally just fly in the air real quick, throw out my plants, and just start running away from people. And then I drop plants in the path that they're going to have to run to catch me. And I just kite them all day. I don't even use my gun at all. And then you have the other paths for your abilities where you could give them dot damage, but I'm not using my gun. Why would I even bother going with that to get dot damage when I can just drop plants and run away? I don't have to aim at anybody, but maybe I should try that. Maybe Bug with dot damage is stupid and I just never tried it. I'm about to try that because I don't think I've ever seen anybody put dot that. That's probably retarded. But you're gonna have to water all your plants though. We out. We talk about everything. Catch y'all later. in the next video. We're gonna keep these going for as long as we're playing the game. So it might be one more week. No, I'm playing.